Welcome to Under the Rainbow. You can add your own jingle there, but that one's mine for today. We are playing Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5. I've got my rainbow controller ready to go, so hope you can join me for this little adventure. I'm just trying to make sure that I can make sure that it's going live, and if it is, that's great. Because I want to make sure that it can be heard as well. As I say, this is my first time. Here we are. Is this going? Is this? It's working. So now that I know that you can hear me and I can be seen, and this is working, welcome. We are going to go through Hogwarts Legacy as a Slytherin. Now, I've decided that I am going to be the baddest of bad Slytherins of all, and so, hold on. There we go. That's another character that I've had. That was my Hufflepuff character. He was a good guy. I'm just going to quickly share this link on my Facebook. And hopefully that means that people from my Facebook will come and join me and say hello and enjoy the journey of Hogwarts Legacy. So, just in there. Pardon me. Post that, and I'll also do a quick little post on Facebook onto the Under the Rainbow Facebook page as well. Yes, you can join me on Facebook. You can also join me on Twitter, and you can also join me on Instagram. I know I get around. So that's my socials done, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of time to read the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry letter. Now, you may have noticed that it's from a Professor Weasley. Now, I believe it's Matilda. I could be wrong. But let's have a read of what Professor Weasley would like to tell us. And she says, "We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student." As a fifth-year student. So anyone who's read the books or seen the films will know that coming in as a fifth-year student is a little bit confusing. But it will all get explained during the course of this gaming extravaganza. So, term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstance, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elizar Fig, Elizar, let's call him Elizar, Professor Elizar Fig, to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Head Mistress. So this is obviously taking the role of Professor McGonagall. And we are going to start the game. Now, I've decided that my Slytherin character is going to be female. And she is going to be blonde, like a Malfoy. But she's not going to have a Malfoy name. So let's see. She's going to have long blonde hair when I get to change it. And all you have to do is, using the left thumb, hover over the character that you wish to play, I'm playing as this one here. And make sure you press the right button. So I keep on pressing the wrong button there. Now, we want her to have... Ooh, she's got a very awkward complexion, like, hasn't she? Skin's not very smooth. But that doesn't matter. Because... what kind of face shape would she have? She'd be very slim, wouldn't she? Very gaunt looking. I think she would be that one. That one looks about right to me. And as I say, we're going to play the meanest, meanie Slytherin. Because who wants to play a nice Slytherin? Let's see, does she look evil enough? No. Because I've got the best name for her. You'll love it when you hear it. Can't think of a hairstyle that I like for her. I think that one's probably the best. Because it's very, very Lucius Malfoy style, isn't it? So, let's find a lovely shade of platinum blonde. I think that last one would have done it. That one, platinum blonde. Yes, she's looking like a Malfoy. And what else? What's next? Do we want any distinguishing marks or features or freckles or moles? I think she would have a scar. She's definitely... What about that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she'd have any freckles though. So let's get rid of those freckles. There we go. She's looking evil, isn't she? What about her eyebrows? We want to give her a sort of arched eyebrow, don't we? Yeah, look at that. She looks mean. Are there any mean... Oh, a monobrow. We could give her a monobrow if we want to be really cruel. Yeah, I want to be really cruel. So we're giving her a monobrow. And there we go. Platinum blonde again. You can barely see a monobrow now. That's alright. And I think a green eye, because she's going to be a Slytherin. So let's have a look at those eyes. And wait until we get to a emerald kind of green colour. If they do emerald green eyes. Ooh, they do lavender eyes. I think the closest I'm going to get is those. Those are going to be the green eyes that we've got. And then, let's find out what voice she'd have.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful.
Oh.
I believe I'm really... I am indeed a student, but I could very... That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Yes, she sounds nasty enough, doesn't she? Now, the name that I've thought of. The surname came to me like that. And it's one of the meanest characters in Hogwarts, Harry Potter world. Okay? So, let's see. Her first name took some really hard thinking, and I've forgotten what it is now. So, first name for a mean female character. What would it be? I think... Oh, yes, I know a mean name. Now, this is a muggle name. So, let's get her name. Mean muggle name. And a very mean Harry Potter name. Karen Umbridge. There we go. And we're about to start our journey. Here we go. Sit back and watch the cutscene.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George!
Eleazar.
Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Oh, of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Oh, who's he seen? He's seen someone.
Smirking face.
Hello, smiley people. I know who that is. Warner Brother Games! Here we go. This is the bit. This is what we've been waiting for. Avalanche. Portkey Games and Wizarding World. That magically goes through the air. I know why. Do you?
Glad I caught you
Do
before
you?
you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
Called Karen Umbridge.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
No.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin Rebellion Truth or
I have.
Gobbledygook.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And
see it.
it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait!
trolls! Right! Right like the wind! Oh. Driver disapparated. He got out of there quick. Why are they still falling? Seriously? What about it? Look at the dragon behind you! They didn't apparate because they didn't swirl. They just... in a spark. Porky.
Are you alright?
A key, that's a porky.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay, so this took me a little while to get. It's saying press down to heal. It's actually this pad here. That bit there. And that's what gets you to drink the Wiggenweld potion. And that lasts throughout the game as well.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
So
I'm not
this is
sure.
saying to look around
But that key
using
you
the
discovered
right
was clearly a
joystick.
portkey.
That is
Portkey?
this one here.
An item
Okay.
enchanted to
And you
bring
can look
whoever
around
touches it to a specific
like
place.
that. Or like that. There you
I'm
go.
feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
And then moving around is this one here. Okay, so you can move that way, that way, that way, or this way. Okay, and using a combination of the right one and the left one can help you to discern which way you want to go. Okay, obviously it's not easy when I'm doing it backwards. Oh, hello. So, let's follow our friend, Eleazar. Wow.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
We're in
Do
the
you think...
Scottish
He was
Highlands.
meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But
No.
Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me,
I
I'd
don't
like to
mind.
have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, that's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
So this is asking me to press R2, which is this top button at the back here. Okay. So give that a couple of blasts. Boom! There we have it.
Excellent!
Thank you, Professor. Point L towards on-screen targets to rapidly select between them. Now, I have been given some privy information about this, and I shall talk you through it as well. So if you press pause, which is this top tiny button here, that one there, okay, and you scroll down to settings, gameplay option as it comes up, it says camera relative targeting off. Okay, you want that off because it makes casting your spells a lot easier. It means that you don't have to see them on screen to target them, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put that up a little bit as well. Oh!
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah. So that's where we've just come from, up there. You can always have a bit of fun smashing some pots, because that's the first spell, the basic spell, that you've learned.
Ah, up there.
Oh, right. How are you going to get up there? Bloody hell. It's nimble for an old man, isn't he? It's over this way. I like to
Your
explore.
wand's improving with every cast.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, chest! Everybody loves a good chest.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Oh, it was in the other direction. I would have got lost. But I would have found a chest. Oh,
Steady yourself.
I'm steady, old man.
Reparo.
Reparo! I would have said Reparo, but that's just me. I mean, look at the detail here. You've got seagulls flying, you've got a waterfall cascading, you've got buildings in the background there. The attention to detail in this game is absolutely phenomenal.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look. What does this show? The mini-map, which is down at the bottom there, all the way in the bottom corner. Okay. Shows the surroundings with you, the purple arrow, in the middle. This, the yellow marker, is your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle quests objective details. So that's this button here. Okay. Press and hold it. Oh wait, I'm going to press X first. Press and hold X, get rid of that message. And then up. Shows up this little message. The path to Hogwarts. Professor Fig and I have travelled via Portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect the Portkey was meant to lead us to. So, See, we've got a bird in a tree, in a nest. We've got a wizard with a crystal ball, some ruins. Investigate.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Yes. And also, by the looks of it, an astronomer? Probably both. So, as you can see on the mini-map, there is a bit of a path going behind where we are. So, let's go have a look at where
Professor,
that leads to.
this statue...
This may have been his home.
Now, you'll see a few statues very similar to that once we get to Hogwarts.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Professor Fig! Where are you? Bloody hell, you got round here quick. For an old man, he's quick.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Pillar? Is that a pillar? Sing pillar? No, it's not. It's not the sing pillar. It's a different place.
What in Merlin's name?
We're facing a wall.
Godric's heart.
While searching through a ruined castle
Where
in the
are we?
Scottish Highlands,
I don't believe it.
I happened upon a strange glowing doorway made of crystallized stone. It's easy for me to say. Suddenly, Professor Fig and I found ourselves in an ornate vestibule. We remain unsure of what we will find. Wow. If anyone has been to Harry Potter World in London, this looks quite familiar. Now, at the back of a certain room is a structure that's very similar to that. And the golden snitch is in there. You'll know what I mean if you've been to Warner Brothers Studio. Let's go have a little chat with the snoring friend there.
Hello?
Goblin banker snoring. Does he not have a name?
It can't be.
It is.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Why do goblins have so many stairs up to their,
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Thank you.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Yes.
Precisely.
Yes.
The key.
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Okie dokie. Follow him.
Stay close.
Alright, okay.
After you.
After us. How's he gonna get on?
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
No, I'm quite fond of my hands, thank you.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12.
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault should sit now in the east.
Anyone feeling sick yet?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a break. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It was
4
right in the
centuries
deepest
ago?
part of the bank.
So that would
Settle
be
in. We've quite a distance to go.
no, 1400s. Oh. Stop! In the name of the law, of the Gringotts law.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Thank you. What's that band on his arm? Very Nazi-ish.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow we saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin thing.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Are we here? Is this us?
Here we are.
Woohoo! See, the music is very similar to
When was
Harry
the last
Potter.
time this vault
I
was
just heard
accessed?
ding ding
A goblin
ding
has been
ding
stationed
ding
at my desk
ding
for hundreds of
ding
years.
going down. So it's
In
not
that
quite the
time,
same, but
no
it's
one
got a
has
lot of
visited Vault
reminiscence
12.
there.
Until
While searching
today.
through a ruined castle in the Scottish Highlands, I happened upon a strange glowing doorway. I've read this one. We remain unsure of what we will find.
Vault 12.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you very much for your help. Wonder what I got out of that chest. Probably some gold, I would imagine. Gold. Any more chests? I suppose I'm going in. Whee!
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not
Um,
sure.
Just-
So, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
Bye-bye! Chink, chink, chink. Locking us in.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio-grams.
Revelio?
Rebellion.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present.
Like me.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
I'm a revealing
Ready your
charm.
wand and focus.
So, during this, what you've got to do is you've got to use your left left thumbstick in the direction of the R, so up, over, and down. Okay, and at the same time as doing that, you've got to press the X buttons or whatever buttons are along the route. Okay, so I'm going to try and do it this way so that you can see what my hands are doing. There you go. Hope that helped. Cast Revelio. Again, that's this sidebar here. You just press
Revelio. There, I saw something.
that button.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Now, that spell, Revelio, is going to be a spell that you use a lot during this game. A hell of a lot.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Is there anything in here, first of all, that I need? Coinage or... Nope. Like...
Lumos!
Vault 300.
This is no ordinary vault.
17.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Our way out.
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
After entering the vault, we quickly realized that it was
When I
empty.
moved towards
I
the
saw a
glow,
glowing symbol on a
suddenly
hidden
seemed as
door.
if the ground
The same
was
symbol
swirling
on
about.
the portkey
Are you
container.
all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
When we tried to open the door,
What statue?
we suddenly found ourselves
I see some
transported
sort of statue, but
to a
only as
vast
a
expanse
reflection in
of
the
darkness.
floor.
We believe we're still in Gringotts, but this is certainly no ordinary vault.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
You're so kind. Again, this one, you follow the path and you press the buttons as you go. So, get that in the right direction and go, go, down, go, done. The more accurate you are with that arrow that points, it helps you to do it a little bit quicker. You've acquired the Wand Lighting Charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted into your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in the dark. And once again, to get rid of this message, we just press and hold X. Hold R2, that's this top one here, and tap triangle, that's the top button on the other side. Okay, so hold that down, and press that
Lumos.
with your thumb.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Uh-oh. 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 Ah! That's a lot!
Look out!
Protego, that's triangle. Okay.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso!
That's
Dio!
a badass, isn't he? Go on, get them all. Oh, no, I'm back in play. Come on, get them. Get them. Triangle. That orange circle around your head means you are about to be attacked and you need to press triangle ASAP. Okay. Oh, I missed that one. Otherwise that happens. Now, if to hold the stupefy, you've got to press and hold triangle as you are about to get hit. Okay? So if you are about to get hit, you press and hold triangle, and then it backfires to them. Okay?
Professor? Luma. Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Oh, hello.
Where am I supposed to go?
You're supposed to go that way.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio.
Any others? Are there any? Oh, there's another one. As I say, I like to explore.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Are there any others?
Revelio. Lumos.
Any more?
Revelio. Lumos.
So I think that's all the chests that are in this area.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, wait, there's another one.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Another 50 coins.
Revelio.
Any more in this area? Doesn't look like it.
Lumos.
Right. While searching through the darkness, we came upon a statue whose reflection was only visible to me. When I aligned the statue with its reflection, it attacked. Ah. See, now there's 1, 2, 3 this time. I'm going to see if I can get in the right spot for this next bit. So, Revelio again.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own.
Reels those guys. And Lumos. That's the top button. R1, R2, sorry. And R2 and
Lumos.
triangle. Oh, look how close I was. There we go.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, button. Get one shot, that's all. There we go. Any more? Hold. Now, this is what I was saying about Stupefy earlier. You hold triangle, which is Protego. So you hold it down, you don't just tap it, you hold it. And then that's when you've got the shield. To stun the enemy with Stupefy. It's a counter-attack. Stunned enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers. Yes. I see that now. So. So a regular Guardian takes 3 hits of damage, whereas a stunned one will take 6. See? Stunned, 6. So this does take a little bit of getting used to. There we go. And that is the end of them. It is.
Lumos. Revelio.
Are there any chests around?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Rebellion.
And that just comes out of nowhere. After the statues attacked us, the debris that was left behind began swirling about in the chaos. I somehow became separated from from Professor Fig. I've no idea where he is, or where I am for that matter. Investigate! And it turns into a doorway. Ah, but what's that I spy within? That's a nice go.
Rebellion.
Chests, there's a chest. There is a chest. Chest. Any more chests? Oh, there's another one on the other side. I do like a good chest. There we go. And investigate. I nearly forgot. My lovely husband.
How did
Made me a
you...
cup of coffee.
What is this place?
Lovely.
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
And the hidden moral in this is that not everything valuable is tangible.
Follow my lead.
Some value is in memories.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
And thus, the memory
That's
was
what you're
created.
seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me.
You were just in the
I
Daily
was
Prophet.
beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Ah.
Sir, They had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have both.
I have no patience for traitors.
Oh.
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Get up! Get up! Move! Get up! Uh-oh. Move, 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 move. Uh-oh. He's got the key! Run! Run! Oh my god, no! It's gonna get him! It missed him. It missed him.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
There it is. There's Hogwarts. That's what you've all come to see. Portkey Games, Hogwarts Legacy. Now what?
Oh,
It's the
good.
doors to the Great
We
Hall.
haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Robes.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yes, because as I say, Karen Umbridge is going to be the meanest of meanies.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Do I have to?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem is...
Enough. goblins! I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Good.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't
Just a
you?
little bit. Cheeky
You
self.
come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Do I?
Certain expectations.
Such as. I can't wait to
I'm
explore.
looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Evil. Ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition.
Do you?
An
I've just said
eagerness
that.
for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes! I shall accept this house and become the meanest Slytherin there is.
You belong in Slytherin!
Yeah! Oh, the robes are now green. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, you pooey bum. What pooey bum?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
Good.
But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
In other words, bugger off!
Quite an entrance.
Thank
It's
you.
lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
She just showed everyone to their common
As I
room.
was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Oh, thank you.
Right this way.
Come on then. Let's get ready to
It's
rumble.
quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password.
Which is?
Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Very well.
It didn't open for you.
Aspiration.
There she is.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Do
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
I will.
Sleep well.
Thank you. Right. Who do I Avada Kedavra first? It's the next day. Karen woke up in a green bed boudoir.
Everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh, what? None of them waited for her. Oh, that's nice of them. Although, there is a chest here that I can't open.
Revelio.
Is there anything here that I can open? No. Ooh. Which way? That way. So let's go have a look at this way. Does it say which year? Year 1. Year 2. Year 3. Year 4. Year 5. Where's year 6 and year 7?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Introduce yourself to Imelda, Ominous, and Sebastian.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Alright. I'm right here, you know. Is this Sebastian? Tis.
Can I help you?
Can't imagine stuff.
Ah, you're the new 5th year.
Yes!
I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Hello,
Welcome
Sebastian.
to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive.
Yes.
Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
For a Slytherin, he's very nice. What are you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Oh, very good.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Thank you. Right. Introduce yourself to Imelda.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Hello.
You
You're
should have listened to me.
competitive.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way.
Hi,
Shame
Imelda,
I
by
wasn't
the
with
way.
you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Are you by any chance related to Gilderoy Lockhart? I wish... Do I want to be smug? We handled it. Or do we want to be like, oh, I wish you had been... No.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha! Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Well, bugger off then. No, you seem to know a lot about...
Are you a keen as a chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Was it? Now, before I go anywhere, I need to try something. Something that I've been told works. Firstly, you may notice that there are plankton and fish outside the window. And a giant squid. Whoa! Yay, it worked. It's not just a mod that somebody put on.
I think I heard one.
What did you hear?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance. Memorable? No.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
Yeah.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Thank you. God, you're nice to me in this. You are an arsehole in the other one. Do mermaids often appear outside the common room?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
In other words, he's an inbred.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Charmer.
There's a new 5th year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I don't send many owls to myself, but it is nice to get them. What? Don't look at me like that.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
My mother sent me a howler after I got a paw on my transfiguration owl. Without a doubt, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
Oh. Oh, that's quite sad. Right. Where to? That's a very grand staircase, isn't it? Oh, and it goes deeper down as well. Where's this? Oh, this is the boys' common room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! There's the 6th years. Where's the 7th years then? What's up here? This is huge. Right. What's up there? Is that where I came from? That must be where I came from. Look at this. Very grand. Nice little study nook. And that must be Salazar Slytherin the first. What's in here? Ah, this must be the prefect's room. Look at all the cakes they've got.
Rebellion.
Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Ah. Gotta find some demi-guys before I can go in there. You'll see what they are when we meet Mr. Moon. In case you were wondering, that was my impression of Professor Moon.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Of
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Yep.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
I'll do my best.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Extraordinary indeed.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
So, not
Thank you, Professor, but
the Marauders.
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Okay.
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
That's a cool statue, that.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
It says this is the Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Trivia that you may need later on. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. Ah, right. Open the field guide, pressing that button there. The pause button that I mentioned earlier. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. So use your cursor using the left mouse button there. Okay, and then press X on that. Now there's collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Once again, using the cursor. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Now, what that means is that once you've completed a challenge, you've got to go back to that page and you've got to click on the little symbol that was there. I'll show you later.
Inside and outside of the castle.
I'll do my very best. Where are you? Oh, you're back down there. Running away, are you? Oh. Howie, Professor Weasley. Hurry up, EOPP. Yay! Aspiration. Asp. Get it? Asp.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
We are in the
Your
lower
field
grand
guide
staircase.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a flue flame fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. So that's ones that you have found. Now, this one took me a little while to get, but it's actually this big button, that one there, that you press for your map. And there it is. This is the map of Hogwarts. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can either hop onto that bouncing flag there, or you can move your cursor over to where it says the Grand Staircase there, and just press X, and that opens up the different regions in each section. So in this one we are wanting to go to the, where was it? Where did we want to go? In this view, you can see the flue flame available in the region. Green flue flames represent flames that you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Return to the map. Okay. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, greenhouse, and greenhouse. Okay, so for this, select the library annex region. That's the flag that is currently bouncing now. To continue. So once again, you can either hover over that one and press X. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Use the R button, the R directional pad, okay, to fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames. Okay, so you can you can either do that one, or you can go up there and click on that one like that. I hope this is helpful to new people.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Professor Weasley said she has more to show me. I should follow her to find out what she has in mind.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you very much. Right, so... what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Oh, wonderful. And what about charms? Tell
What
me more
will I
about
learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Oh, good. I like to be entertained
Thank you,
while I'm
Professor
learning.
Weasley. A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
At least I've only got
Happily,
2
your
lessons
professors
on my
have
first
agreed to
day.
create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be
you're
up
so
to speed in
kind.
no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Yes.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yes! There is!
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here.
See, I was
Ended up
nice last time
exploring
and
some
stood up
ruins
for
and...
Mr. Fig.
I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well,
No.
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yes,
and
Professor.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, indeed. So, Figgy.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir. I hope I didn't say too much. It was nothing.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Yeah.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Yeah, go on
Unfold
then.
it and have a look.
Okay. So, press the start button. Oh, wait. You can track available quests from the open map. So we've got 2 quests at the minute. This yellow location marker represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant experience points. That's what XP stands for. Some quests are locked by spells and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the I'm just going to rewind there. You will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing Professor's assignments or as quests reward. Track a quest with X to continue. So, let's go to Defense Against Dark Arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with
yes.
classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
I do.
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
So, quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. Charmed Compass. New item unlocked. Cast the Charmed Compass. The compass will lead you to anywhere you're tracking. There we go. Sheet of paper. Well, lead us where we need to go. Now, you're probably wondering how to catch that piece of paper. You can catch it, just not yet. Unless you're very lucky. Oh, there we go. Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the Charmed Compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Attend Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Begin! Oh. Oh, typical Gryffindor and Slytherin fighting.
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She's a classy woman.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with the L button and guide it along the symbol path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's movement along the symbol's path. So, this is what I was saying earlier. Follow the path, press the buttons. Go! There you go. And Leviosa. Now, you'll notice that that is Leviosa, not Wingardium Leviosa. There's a reason.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
He was leaning. Oh, it's ominous. That wasn't nice. Moving it out of Ominous's way. He's been very nice to me.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Basic cast would
See
be
how the dummy deflected your cast.
the R2
This
on
time,
its own.
cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
So, again,
Remember,
press and
a
hold
surprised
R2 and
opponent
then
is a weak opponent,
circle as well.
Master Pruitt
So
artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
So it's like this.
Now, the basic cast.
Now, that shield is one, the yellow shield, which is the yellow spell used. Get where I'm going with that? Yeah. So you use yellow spells to defeat yellow shields. You use purple spells to defeat purple shields, and red spells to defeat red shields.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okie dokie. Ready?
This should be.
This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a fan.
I do enjoy my duel.
You're good.
How perceptive.
When I all my students through this again.
What are you doing up there?
Use the biggest cast when your opponent's guard is down. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
And he's gone.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yeah, ominous is nicer.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Thank you.
Points to Slytherin.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Classes...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of one
I've dueled
combat.
enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Lucian, not Lucan.
Till next time.
Quest complete. Defense against the Dark Arts class. And I've leveled up. Right. Where to next? Well, according to the mini-map, I go this way. So I shall go this way. Now, if you do want to run in this, instead of just moving this around, push it in, and you can go faster. Okay? Oh, I found out an interesting thing about this portrait earlier. Now, it's supposedly Wendelin the Weird, who used to like getting set on fire in order to experience the tickling that came with it when she cast a cooling charm. So the flames were still going, but they were cold. Anyway, she really liked it. But apparently, now I don't know how true this is, the picture is representing a certain author that has kind of blotted, well, not blotted a copybook, but like, she's, that was a writer's pun. She's kind of unfavoured for reasons that most people know. And if you don't know, then, well done. I don't like bad-mouthing people. I don't know her. I've never met the woman. Oh, nearly went the wrong way. And welcome to Charm. Now, I'm surprised that there are so many different houses in one class.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Hello, Natty.
So you are the new student.
I am.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I have now. There he is.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Yes, they're very similar in name, but one of them has an R. Gemino and Germino. Germino is the multiplying spell. Gemino is the color changing spell.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
That was funny. Why did they not find
even
that funny?
remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Yes, Accio.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Miss Dale. Who's Miss Dale again? So, same thing as before with the direction on the L button. On the L controller even, not the button. And also the corresponding symbols. And go! 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 Done.
Accio!
Ooh, you seemed surprised.
That is not bad.
Not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Thank you.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He's very buoyant as a teacher. Especially for his age. He's quite sprightly.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst
I'm
us would agree.
assuming that he is a Slytherin headmaster because of the
What better than a bit of
things that he's got
sport
on his lapels.
to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
His robes are all dusty. They're not clean. Of course they wouldn't. House elves. Not allowed clothes.
So
Now,
why don't we have our newest student start us off?
This took me ages to work out. So, we've learnt the spell. It has now been put into our spell set automatically, which is what it says down at the bottom.
At the last possible moment.
The summoning charm, Accio,
like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
pulls
the
it.
trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes?
Yes.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay. Pulls the target closer to the caster. Hold R2 and press the assigned button to cast Accio. And in this case it is a square, so R2 and square. And pull a target closer. Release R2 to cease casting the spell. Now, this is not the case. Okay? Because I've tried doing that and the ball continues to roll off the thing. So what you've got to pretty much do is cast the spell again. And that will pull it off and then stop when you stop it. So I shall show you what I mean. Hopefully this will work. I've never been very good at this game. So R2 and square. And R2 and square.
Excellent.
I let go of that early. There we go.
Very good. That's it.
Yeah, it's difficult to do.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Yeah.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Come on, Miss Onai.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
What's this?
I am going to attempt to knock hers off. Knock hers off. There we go. And release. Oh.
Excellent.
I'm not going to attempt to knock that one off, but I am going to attempt to knock this one off. Here.
Brilliant. Let us see. That is how it's done.
Go on, fall off!
A perfect score. Remarkable.
See, I think that first one's jinxed.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Let's!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Come along
I'll
then.
say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this?
I think that one's going to get knocked off. Go on, knock it off, knock it off. Yes! Ah! Oodles! So it's just as it enters the green that you've got to knock it off. Oh. No, 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 no. Right. Get your big head out the way. Ah, no!
Don't lose your composure.
I hate Summoner's Court. It's one of my least favourite games.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thank you. I hate that game.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I shall.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You did that without even turning around to look at him.
You can use
a word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
It's right, it's a summoning charm. You can't summon people.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thanks. More homework. So I have now mastered Accio and
Hello there.
Leviosa.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale.
Hello,
I've been eager
Samantha
to meet
Dale.
You. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his...
I didn't think I was being
well,
humble.
better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Really? New quest available. Let's go see the new quest. Meet Professor Weasley after class. Now, you can highlight this message here. And the best way to get there is down at the bottom, underneath me. It says, locate on map. So if you press triangle, it'll show you where she is. And she's all the way down there at the bottom of Hogwarts. Now, we don't have any flue flames to get us down there just yet. So we've got to do this the old-fashioned way.
Revelio.
Now, you may hear that little ping. That ping means that nearby is a field guide sheet. Okay, and that there is it. Now, earlier there was one of these floating around. I'm not going to get it yet. In fact, I'll get this one just to show you what I mean. Okay. What you do is you lock onto it with your R3. Okay, that's the middle thing. You press that in. Okay. And you cast Accio. It goes into your book like so. So that's the easiest way of getting the flying pages. Okay. Now there's more tricks that I can show you later on. Hopefully this is interesting and educational for even for like regular Hogwartians. Wartians? Hoggians. Students. So yes, I know I explain some things a little bit too much, and that is simply because there are some people out there who have yet to discover how to play games, and I want everyone to be able to play games because it's more fun that way. So just gonna go
You
around
can't
here.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
You're right, Ignatia, I can't. Now, this woman is going to get on your nerves. She really, really is. Ignatia Wildsmith. I shall be testing you on her name later on.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Oh, that's right. Just talk about us behind me back.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
Yeah.
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor
Already?
Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins?
Yeah.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Yes.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details. mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
Yes. That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Thanks. What? More work?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time.
Oh.
You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
So there really is an Ollivander's.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Yes.
We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Eager to get to
I'd
Hogsmeade.
like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
know where it is.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow. if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
More work. Oh, did you see that? I did.
Revelio.
Gonna leave that open there for a bit. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The rewards for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quests menu of the field guide. Now, there's a reason why I've left that there. I will come back to it at a later stage.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Fair enough.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Right. What do you want me to do? Search areas on the minimap representing areas you should explore. Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. So I have to get that one by the looks of it. Weavering Fountain. This fountain is the Transfiguration Courtyard. Has a likeness of the Wyvern on top of, and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumours to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is the most assuredly not meant to be in the Wyvern of Wye. Slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. So Sir Cadogan obviously slew the Wyvern of Wye. Way? No idea. Right, to collect the flying page near the broken statue. Oh, that's over here.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Well, just seen it. It's above your head somewhere. Where is it? Where's it gone? Aha! There you are. And Accio. Collect the flying page in the Defense Against Dark Arts Tower. Oh, that's this way.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There it is.
Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let
Yes,
us give
I
the
do.
old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Yes.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Now, you may have noticed this time round that there is a square in this one. The others were all X's. Okay, this one has a square in it as well. So you press X to start with the direction in which you are using on your directional pad. Ready, and go! Ta-da! Done. And that has been slotted into my spell set. The Mending Charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repair.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
It's because it is a charm. I get what you did there. Ah, Professor Rannon. Right, where to now? Where to? Do I know where to go? Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a black flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward experience points but do not advance the main story. Oh, right. So, where do I have to go? What's this? South wing? Oh, that's where I need to be, look. Right there. Let's find the quickest way there. Ah, that'll be behind us. Now, you could quite easily get lost in this school. It is humongous. Aha! Did you see what I saw? I shall leave it for now because... Oh, Where's this? Oh, it's the library. Looky, looky. Tattersall vest school uniform. Tattersall. These two have their own little story. Now you may have heard this knight here humming away to himself, and this one didn't quite approve. More on that later. Natsai!
Hello, looking for me?
I am.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade.
Yes.
You must be eager to have your own things again. Yes. And to see the village.
Yes. I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Good.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
I was hoping to get the
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
The flu network that I had seen earlier. Why would what?
I tried to hide a puff ski once, in the corner of the common room.
I'm avoiding our common room. Roland's testing on Accio, and students are summoning objects right and left. Nearly lost an eye to a rogue quill.
Why study in the common room when you could be outside in the fresh air? I'd rather be in the courtyard than a musty old library any day.
I tried to imagine the great witches and wizards of the past who once sat in the same chairs as we now get to sit in the...
My parents visited the schools. All I can say is thank Merlin to get the school policy to let them in the common room.
The chairs in the common room are too comfortable. Closed my eyes for 2 seconds the other day. Woke up 2 hours after charms.
I like the little interactions that people have. And we're coming up on another flu network here. Hi, Ignatia.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Now, I could be wrong, but that in the distance there is Hogsmeade. And I think I'm correct. So we've got to run all the way to Hogsmeade from here. Here's the castle, though. Doesn't that look awful? Awesome. Oh, I nearly said awful. Doesn't it look awesome or inspiring? Now, I don't know whether...
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much. But it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Now, I don't know whether many people have played the original Harry Potter PlayStation game, but look at the gates. They appear as a baddie that you've got to beat. I don't think there's anything on these. No, these ones don't move or anything. That's because in the Harry Potter ones they had been enchanted.
Oh, wait, over here.
Yeah.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
These are lace wing flies. Alan Rickman there for you. Ah, I believe there is a Merlin trial nearby. There is. I see it.
From a forbidden forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Probably from Poppy. Oh, very cute, aren't they?
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot. Very good names. Well done, Leander. See, I'm learning all their names now.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Of course.
There's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
There it is.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Ah, see, now that bit of dialogue is different to with Sebastian, because Sebastian usually says that he can see the Thestrals, and we have a little conversation about how. So, Natty obviously can't see the Thestrals. You can because of right at the beginning.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too.
I've not
And
seen
getting out of
another
the castle
flyer
and
before.
exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
So yes, Sebastian says that he can see them, and we have a conversation about how he can see them, and how we can see them as well. The reason we can see them is because on our way to Hogwarts, we saw George eaten by the dragon, and so because we experienced someone dying, we saw it happen. That was when the Thestrals came into view, because otherwise, before that, it looked like it was a cart pulled invisibly. This is a cute little thing that happens in here. Look. Aww. Cute. Ooh. Now, we're about to meet our first encounter of Mr. Moon.
He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Huh? I mean, guys, ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Some potion ingredients as I go. And a bit of moonstone, which you're going to need later on.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are.
Hogwarts.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Okay, not ready to continue yet.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Lovely.
Enjoy
Right.
yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops and other points of interest that you can navigate using the field guide map. Hogwarts, the Hogsmeade map shows shops and points of interest. You can track any of these by highlighting the icon and pressing X. Press circle to exit the Hogsmeade map. So, the ones that are bouncing, that one, that I just went to, that one, and that one, are ones that I need to go to. So let's start with that one.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student.
Matilda, I knew it
thought
was
I might be
Matilda.
seeing you soon.
Like the music.
I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown.
Hello, Mr.
I
Brown.
take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching.
Sure.
For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Temporarily unavailable. So in other words, I have to get these ones press and hold X to purchase.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Oh, now I can look at it. Well, I can't afford anything just yet, but I will return. Also,
Rebellion.
That notice there tells you a little something about this shop, and we shall claim it later. Is that another? It is. Yes, we shall claim that later. There's a reason why I'm not claiming them all just now, and that is simply because I would like to play with it. I'm hoping to chop up the segments of this video later on. This and other videos. Because I don't think I'll be able to get it all done in one video.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir?
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really?
It is.
Well, Parry Pippin at your service.
Oh, hello,
and this
Parry
is
Pippin.
J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments.
So,
you'll have read it on the sign,
J
of
is
course,
for
but
Parry.
Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
Yeah.
I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies.
Oh,
Is it
yes.
not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Shall we? Indeed.
What can I do for you today?
Let's have some Edurus potion recipe and Wiggenweld. Well, we know what
Feel
Wiggenweld
free
is.
to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I am in a cheap mood today, so I shan't be getting anything just yet. Right. Now then. Navigating Hogsmeade is just as awkward as navigating Hogwarts.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic
Timmy.
Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm heading away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let's.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
I'm after the supplies.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Mallow sweet seeds. They'll come in handy. Now, to Ollivanders of Hogsmeade. Now, over the next 100 years, they mustn't do as much work at Hogsmeade because, I hate to tell you this, I don't believe that there's any mention of it anywhere else. Where's Ollivanders?
Revelio.
So lock on that one. Somebody just walked through the wall there. Honey tubes. Is that Ollivanders there? Scrivenshire. That's not it. Dervish and Bangs. Now where is Ollivanders again? Can't be too far away from it. Ah, no, I can. It's all the way down the other end. Let's go to Ollivanders to get my new wand. Makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Before, wow.
Blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you.
It's me.
Just a moment, please.
Okay.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Let's.
No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish? Harder.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
No. No to that one.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Now, I would just like to let you know...
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
That...
This is proving to be trickier than I had
the ones
anticipated.
that you choose
How
isn't
perplexing.
the full style of what you get.
Where
You
are
get
you?
wand handles
Perhaps
throughout the
you?
course of this game.
There
So,
you are.
bear that in mind when you are picking your wand. That
Yes.
you get different
I think
handles.
you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Right, so what wand do we want? Okay. Dark grey, crooked spiral. That looks good. But what else can we get?
How intriguing.
I quite like... As I'm going to be an evil wizard, I do want a dark wand this time.
Curious indeed.
more importantly, what shape do I want? I like that twist in the middle there.
How intriguing.
That's very similar to Sirius Black's wand. That's unusual.
Curious indeed.
Green grey, that does look good. Let's have a look. See what we can change. Type of wood, rowan.
How intriguing.
Redwood. Red oak. I don't see any difference.
Curious indeed.
How big can we get this? 14.5 inches? Blimey. What about the other end?
How intriguing.
9.5. Flexible. Whippy. Yeah. Let's go with whippy. And
curious indeed.
Maple, redwood, rowan, sycamore, willow. Don't think these are making much difference. Dogwood. Let's go with dogwood. Now, do we want dragon heartstring, which is that serves as the core of a wand known for producing powerful magic? The hair of a unicorn that serves as the core of a wand known for producing consistent magic? Or a feather of a phoenix that serves as the core of a wand capable of producing great range of magic? I would say either powerful or a great range. Now, I'm going to go with the dragon.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Good. I want to learn quickly. Let us purchase that wand.
What do you think?
Ooh.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Oh, you will be. Don't you worry.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Let's go see Natty. There's Paige. There she is.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Oh. Oh.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Oh. Right through the house. Dodge! Dodge is circle. Okay, and that happens when you get a red circle around your head. Like that. See? Means that it's going to charge. Oh, it's still got...
Are we weakening him at all?
We have to let him down!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard! Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that? The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Prepare.
I will see what he wants.
One last thing for Officer Singer.
Anything else? I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, forgot about you.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Why, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
What do
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
You've received a new piece of gear. Time to equip it. Wow. Looks like I have a few slots of gear for everything. Oh, I've got to do the robes, have I? Fair enough. Now, we have those which are +5, and those are the ones that I'm wearing, which don't really have any value. There's some decent clobber there. Come back and buy some later.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're both...
You can now sell to vendors as well. So let's get a bit of clobber on, shall we? Now, with my character, they're going to be very much a dark wizard. So they have a little bit more power than them. But I do like the look of the other ones. So, what we can do is, in that big box in the middle, right down at the bottom, it says change appearance. Press square to change the appearance, and you can select one of the other items that you have. And let's see. Does she want glasses? Does she need them? Oh, she actually looks more sinister with them. Let's leave those on. And a nice flat cap. Do we want a flat cap? We do not want a flat cap. No. So let's just make that invisible. And there's a nice new scarf here. Let's have a look. No, that doesn't suit me either. So once again we shall make that invisible. Let's see what else we have. Did we have any more school robes? No. And what about our outfit underneath? How does that change? A long skirt or a short skirt? Let's go with a short skirt, shall we? Oh, something else has just popped up. No. But it is more thingy, so we shall put that on and then change its look to that. There we go. Now we've yet to have a wand handle, so we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for them.
Use my shop at your leisure.
Right.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Now, this character has provided some controversy among Potter fans, especially in the trans community. But the person who wrote the books does not share the same opinions as I do,
You
and I'm
said
not
you
here
could get to the child when they came to
give
Hogsmeade.
everyone
That
my
all you
opinions on
needed was a
certain issues that
distraction.
have no concern
I
to me.
gave you a distraction. I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Yes, you did.
Who is this child? What are you not telling me? All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
Yeah.
I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Oh.
Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
That way. I saw them.
It's a treat to see you, Lord God. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Hello, Lord Gok.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
No.
Something's not right.
Nope.
The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Rookwood and Co.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now?
It was.
Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Really?
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Yeah, get out, you.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Can I not? Aww. Yeah, get out. Gosh.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
So do I. It's nearly night time. That happened quick.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
It's almost like this character has been assigned a certain movement, which is sort of like a That's her movement. It's like Yeah. You must return to the common room for the night. Access the map. Select the Hogwarts map button to switch to the Hogwarts map. Okay. Okay. Fast travel to your common room. So that would be the Grand Staircase and the Slytherin common room. Now, I think that that is an appropriate time to leave it where it is. So far, we have learnt Accio, we have learnt Lumos, we have learnt Reparo, or Reparo as they call it. We have also learnt, what else have we learnt? The basic cast. We have learnt Leviosa, and those are all the spells that we've learnt so far. I think read mail. Let's read some mail before we go. Come see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Lovely. So, the next assignment is to talk to Professor Fig. Now, as I say, this is Under the Rainbow, signing off for tonight, okay? Because it is 1:15 in the morning, and I've been up since early and been to work this morning. Oh. Read mail. look at that. I didn't realise that you could do that with the owl there. So this must be my owl. I am also going to look at some of the other things that we've accomplished while we've been wandering around. For example, we have 2 out of 9 potions. We have 1 enemy, which is the troll, the armoured troll at that. Troll's forehand backhand club swing pattern attacks will break through common shield charms. Dodging is the safest defense. Distance will not protect against an angry troll, as it will tear up chunks of earth and throw them at its targets. Ooh, this is good information. After the troll slams its club on the ground with both hands, flipping it upwards with a flipendo will have greater leverage than usual, sending the club into the troll's face for a... what's that? A powerful blow. Hitting a troll with its own boulder will catch it off guard and make it more vulnerable to follow up attacks. Sorry, I'm moving out of the way so I can see what it says there. So that's our first enemy. I didn't realise that they gave you little synopsi of what they were. So these are 2 of the field guide pages that I've collected. Kelpie statue and the Wyvern fountain. More of those to come. Revelio pages, that's what they are. So we haven't got any of that yet. We haven't got any of that yet. We've got 4 magical herbs, which are Dittany, lace wing flies, leaping toadstool caps, and moonstone. There we go. And what have we here? We have 2 conjurations that we can take back and use. That is the small potions and the potting table with a small pot. These will all come in handy later on. We're 1% through the thing and we have done 4% of quests already, including getting ourselves some gear. Now, complete 2 main story quests. Gear appearance reward, legendary gloves. Claim the reward. It also tells us that if we complete another assignment, we will get some gear. And if we complete 4 main story quests, we've completed 2 apparently, then we'll get some more. And we've also completed no side quests or relationship quests yet. Let's have a look at this. We've got 1 field guide quest, which was to find 2 pages in Hogwarts. So that's another 5, and we can get another piece of equipment. Now that's what they meant earlier when they said that you have to actually physically claim the items. Okay. Yep. What have we here? We have 2 new items of clothing. There we go. The ones that we've just claimed from doing quests. And here are some of the quests that we have left. We will be starting the next episode with the Locket Secret, which is with Mr. Fig. So, if you have enjoyed today's little lesson, thank you very much, and do come back next time. This has been part 1 of my Slytherin walkthrough, and I hope that I have at least given you some idea of how you can progress as a gamer yourself, with helpful little hints and helpful little tips. So this is Gary from Under the Rainbow, signing off for the night. I shall be back another time with part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow if you can. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much. Good night.